Bruno spaz on this motherfucker.
Ha. E.N.E. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. It's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan. In the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single, we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high above. All the motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This out more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mountain no bracket bows. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All in my zone like Syracuse. Cautious to sit, my blow a fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. The voice is lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we score, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like sugar cubes. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires clean, look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. We're showing the proof. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free, we pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my jewels. Burning this gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Butcher with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. E.N.E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. That's all about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I follow the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get on my pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie, say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie.
True. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know what it is, man. You understand me, man? Hold on, let me make sure I send this to this dude. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all know we have to switch up the situation, man. You feel me? No, that's not it. Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. It's Friday night, man. We here. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Just gonna want my brother tap in. You did. You know, what's good with everybody, man? It's Friday night. We here. Friday night wrap up. You know, I'm talking about the unintelligent artificial intelligence tried to prey on a downfall, but we keep a trick in the sleeve. You know what I'm talking about? We keep a trick in the sleeve, man. And I think what I'm about to do is I'm about to just focus on working towards building this channel up a little bit, this page up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Just to get a little traction over here. You know what I'm talking about, man? Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. If you're not just getting this, tapping in with me, man, listen, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's only a matter of time, man. You gotta have the patience of Job, though. You hear me, man? You gotta have the patience of Job. You know what I'm talking about? And that's another thing about the unintelligent artificial intelligence. It's designed to make you quit. It's designed to make you give up. Now ask yourself the question, are you really, really putting in that work, though? You know? Yeah, man. Friday night wrap up where we sit up here every Friday. We talk about current events, trending topics. You did while we listen to classic E.N.E music. And if you don't know, now you're about to know. E.N.E is Elite Nation Entertainment. That's me and my brethren. You know what I'm saying? Our collective of dope MCs. We've been putting out music on the independent side for a long time. So, you know what I mean? And we still do it. It's like a hobby. It's like an exercise, you know what I'm saying? So we got some new music coming out. We got some new music we just were listening to. That's that Exit of Doom. Y'all see it right there. You know, that Exit of Doom. Go and get that. Bang this while you in the gym. You know, just type that in your search box right there, Exit of Doom. Take you right to it. You hear me? It'll take you right to it. You understand me, man? Hey, you already know what it is, man. And here we go. You know what I mean? I mean, we got a plethora of stories we can talk about, right? Countless. So we might as well go ahead and get the obvious out the way. You know, a lot of people be saying a lot of stuff about this situation, man. You know. Well, she was on the what's this? All right. She going on like a little tour or something, huh? She got the shorts on, she got the little booty sticking out. This situation is crazy. Everybody talking about this shit. All right. Everybody talking about this. Let's hear everybody, man. Yeah, y'all, man. You know, I mean, y'all see everybody and their mama talking about this. Everybody and their mama talking about this. And be honest, man, that dress ain't that bad for minus her ass hanging out. But you know, it's each his own, right? It's each to a lot of people. It's crazy stuff like this makes the news, man. You feel me? Absolutely insane, man. You hear me? You know. Wow. Right? Yeah, man. Everybody and their mama talking about this situation, man.
the whole thing, and you could see her butt.
It was a sexy outfit in so much as Kiki Palmer's a sexy person, but it
was-
wasn't like gratuitous.
She dressed for the occasion.
He tweeted, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is if he does."
But shouldn't you have enough faith in your relationship to know that she's just enjoying Usher, being Usher? You can't, like, you look up, you see hot women on Instagram all like day long. Should she make you unfollow all those people? No. I hope she leaves this guy. I hope she's already left him, in fact.
Wow.
They got a child together, so that would be a bit sad.
Good riddance.
Kiki Palmer, her boyfriend / father of her child, Darius Jackson, he's coming at her for supposedly wearing something too sexy to the Usher concert.
She had like a leotard on with like sheer covering the whole thing, and you could see her butt.
It was a sexy outfit in so much as Kiki Palmer's a sexy person, but it
was-
wasn't like gratuitous.
She dressed for the occasion.
He tweeted, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is if he does."
But shouldn't you have enough faith in your relationship to know that she's just enjoying Usher, being Usher? You can't, like, you look up, you see hot women on Instagram all like day long. Should she make you unfollow all those people? No. I hope she leaves this guy. I hope she's already left him, in fact.
They got a child together, so that would be a bit sad.
Good riddance.
Kiki Palmer, her boyfriend.
That's crazy, right? Everybody and their mama talking about this, man. You hear me? Everybody and their mama is talking about this. All right? Of course they are, right?
God damn, you like this is your last?
This is funny, man. All right. Let me see what the homie's saying. Yeah, y'all smash that like button. Click tap in, man. Tap in, tap in. We here. You did. I mean, we here, man. You know, I want to see what this nigga got to say about this. I know Shayla sit here and said something about this. Oh, man, it ain't nothing with him saying anything. Oh, well, yeah, man. Damn. I thought O'Shea would have had something on this. Hold on, let's see. No, he don't. I would have thought, he's the last, he the first person I thought would have had some. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. We going in, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the homie O'Shea. Right? Shout out to the homie O'Shea. You did? But it's, you know, everybody that sit up here and have something to say about this. You know what I'm saying?
I seen her one time, like in person. She do look like this. Nigga, she's like a grandma or like a great
these
grandma.
Virgos is bad, man.
All right, anyway, let me get back on subject. This is getting out of hand, chat. Hey, hold on. Okay. All right, bet. So, chat.
Here we
I
go.
gotta bring
This old Charlie Patty ass.
So,
man.
Kiki Palmer. Let's keep it a bean. All right? Kiki.
Matter of fact, hold on. We're going to do it like this. Yeah, we ain't about to do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, man. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it. Hold on. Make sure I'm pulling up the right video for y'all.
At Domino's, you can get more than just amazing, delicious pizza. There's also lava cakes, bread bites, and more.
I seen her one time, like in person. She do look like this. She's like a grandma,
Bad.
like a great grandma, or some type of shit like that. All right, anyway, let me be back on subject.
Sheesh.
This is getting out of hand, chat. Hey, hold on.
Hey, Bernice Burgos is a beautiful, super beautiful woman to be her age, man. God damn. She looks better than any chick I ever messed with in my life.
So
gotta say that.
Palmer. Let's give it a beat. All right? Kiki. Let me go back. I gotta go back in time. Kiki Palmer announced that she was pregnant back 7 months ago. What the fuck? How'd she get the baby already? Oh no, she was already pregnant. Oh, the baby just born. Okay. So 7 months ago, right. Kiki Palmer now she's pregnant. Record straight. Here we go. Alright, bet. So she was pregnant type shit, whatever. You know, the little baby got born, now clap it up. We love, we love kids coming into the world type shit, like all that. Alright, bet. So she was pregnant. A lot of people, in the shade room world was like, yo, how you gonna announce you pregnant, but you ain't even announced who got you pregnant? She didn't really mention who was the nigga who got her pregnant, but later we found out she was pregnant by some guy who was her like boyfriend, and still her boyfriend. Now she got the kid. The kid is here. Kid is healthy. We're not gonna show the kid. This ain't about the kids. We want to celebrate her being a black queen, gave birth. She got a kid. It's not about a kid, but this is what it's about. All right. Now, chat. Let me tell you what's going on.
Go with this queen stuff, man.
That boy, Usher Raymond, the nigga who they say got herpes, stage 5. He's in Las Vegas and he got a residency. And I swear, every fucking chick on the fucking western hemisphere of this planet is extremely wet for this nigga, especially if they're over the age of 28. Okay? They all want to fuck him. They all want to do some shit with him. Apparently, he's doing these like shows at like wherever his residency is, and everybody's showing up. And he got a segment on the show where he's showing love to these women. Now, these girls who probably, before the herpes shit, even though I really don't, these bitches don't give a fuck about no herpes. I'm gonna give it a beat with you. Control.
Hell no. Dang.
Now,
is that true?
People who were fans of Usher get to have their moment with him. So, you get somebody like Keke Palmer who shows up to his concert, and this will happen, people. Look at this shit. Look how Usher pulled up behind her like a shark pulling up behind that submersible that fucking imploded, nigga. Like, you're not supposed to be down here, right? You know you finna implode, right? Mm-hmm. This is how that nigga Usher pulled up on Keke.
That nigga definitely slid up on her, though.
Look at this nigga.
He definitely slid up on her.
Face should not even be near your bitch. That's a fact, okay? Now, if you wonder who this Negro is, that's her baby daddy and her boyfriend, okay? Now, I'm going to keep it a bean with you, straight up. Your bitch should never be this excited to see another man. I don't care who it is. You should never be excited to see another man like this. This nigga got herpes. He done cheated on 3 of his last 5 bitches. Like, yo, he got people suing for child support. It don't matter. You know what these bitches thinking about? 7 o'clock on the dot. And my drop top, cruising the street. No, fuck that. We don't want to hear no shit about these are my confessions. Fuck that. My boo. Fuck that. Yo, bitch should be thinking about you. This is why you can't send your girl to no Jacquees concert, no Party Next Door concert, no motherfucker. Well, Tory in jail. Tori, I love you, but still, come on. Okay? Any nigga who been singing to your bitch for the last couple years, you can't send her dolo to their concert. Look at Usher. I know this nigga probably said, nah, you can go to the Usher concert. That nigga got herpes. You're not about to cheat on me for no nigga that got herpes. Look how she is when Usher
serenaders.
I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Look at her. Groupie mode! This nigga, first of all, that's another thing too. The nigga didn't even wipe his sweat. He dabbed his sweat. That's an OG. That's a legend. He's trying to fuck. You got to get him out of here. Red flag central. Okay? He ain't wipe his sweat. He dabbed his sweat. You know why? He got makeup on. He knows that the makeup is already preventing the sweat. Some of the sweat kind of start beating up. He's dabbing it. You don't want that nigga near your bitch. He's going to fuck her. You're going to be mad. Look at her right here. This is all you need to know. Get a green line test completely. Usher standing still, her mouth wide open, ready to receive a. And look at
this
her.
nigga DJ Academics talking
Titties
crazy.
is here, hands open, and look at the hips. Oh my God. Right here is when she's weak, uncontrollable, can't even decide what the fuck she finna do. Yo, bitch getting fucked. I'm not dealing with this type of shit. But check this out. Keep in mind, you done gave her a kid. You done did everything. This is your girl. This is your Beyonce. Until she's seen Usher. Fuck that.
She was going crazy though.
Bitch, we are in a whole motherfucking auditorium with the best AC in the whole world. Why are you fanning yourself? You see a black woman fanning herself, this bitch is trying to make sure she don't catch heat flashes, okay? She ain't trying to, she's in heat. That's another thing. We all know this hair is completely fucking fake. You did 5 flashes over your shoulder. It's time to fuck and suck dick. That's not gonna happen. I'm not letting my girl go through no shit like this. Usher is finally starting to smile. Second of all, Usher is 45. This hairline look fraudulent. His head top look natural. This look like an alien. And you still ready to fuck him, okay? I'm not with this shit. He ain't even hit a note yet. Fuck this. I'm a cop blocker. I'm not making this shit go on. Second of all, why is the cheeks showing right here through whatever this fucking negligee is? What the
She
fuck
just
is
got a
this?
negligee on.
What is this see-through sequin bullshit you got going on? Why am I seeing one?
All right, that's enough of that, man. DJ Academics a little funny little fuck nigga, man. He funny though. He entertaining though. I gotta give him that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man. You know, everybody up in arms about this situation, and you know, of course, you know, I can agree with both sides, all sides to some extent. You know what I'm saying? But I was just more or less wondering why a whole bunch of you niggas was sending me this stuff. Like I care about this shit, man. So many niggas was sending me stuff to talk about this stuff. Nigga even sent me a cash app to talk about this shit earlier. All right. I had to make sure that I was like, niggas, you serious, nigga? All right. But I sit up there and did it. You feel me? Just because, you know, I was pretty much done doing everything else I had to do. And I was like, fuck it, I'm really not doing that. It's my day off. I'm chilling. Like, I can go ahead and make a little video real quick. You feel me? Yeah, I just spoke on it briefly. You did on a Facebook Live. You did. And who cares, man? Right? Is she wrong for wearing a dress like that? Could be argued. Yep. You know, some people say she would. She's not a member. She's a mother and public figure. She should be a better role model for chicks or whatever they've been. That's true to an extent. You know, she's a mother, new mother at that. Like, got her whole ass out. Like, you know. Like I was telling, I was like, man, I don't care about shit like this, man. I really don't. And that's one of the major reasons why I'm playing. It's not that I care. I don't care about stuff like this, man. I mean, I really don't. And I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing. Stuff like this ain't even news to me. I don't even consider this news. You know what I'm saying? I look at stuff like this as fuckery, man. I really do. So, you know what I'm saying, man? Everybody all up in the arms and all feeling some type of way about this girl goddamn dress or whatever that is she got on. Right? But if you really want to talk about it, you know, if you want to make an issue about it, discuss what's at hand. Right? Keke Palmer, allegedly a successful chick. In so many ways, she actually is very successful. But she decides to become a single mother. Right? Why? And dude, the baby dad, why did he get her pregnant? Without all the way knowing that, you know what I'm saying, it was all the way official like a referee with a whistle. You know what I'm saying? Why did he not come into the relationship on some straight grown man type situation? You did. But like I said, y'all, I don't even really like talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like discussing this little celebrity shit, man. I really don't care about that shit. Be honest with you. I'd rather talk about some real shit. I'd rather talk about the shit that all that shit is being used to distract us from. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell to subscribe to the page. Y'all know we're going to get into it. I don't know where L's at. I got the link in the chat, so I don't know where L at. He MIA. I just talked to him. You don't know where L at. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Tap in, walk with us. Smash that like button. We're about to listen to another banger off of this EOD. You did. Friday night wrap up, y'all, man. You feel me? Y'all see how we gonna do it. All right. Smash that like button, click on space. We're gonna get these subs up, man. You did.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up.
That's mischievous sprinkles, yeah. We just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work. We just sew it up. Paper plate, bills everywhere. We just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here. So let's rose it up. We got the game on lock. Now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch. They can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf. Raw paper, we just roll it up. A bar ain't really what it was 30 years ago. So ahead of my time, it appears I've been here before. Forget it though. Some listening but still don't get it, yo. Getting money and getting more. Shit, that's all we know. Pay respects to big. R.I.P. You my inspiration. Always stay the GOAT in my eyes with no hesitation. Some of these cats, I don't know. With this generation, let me break it down. one time for interpretation. If I drove the states with a foreign, is that immigration hanging on to every word I say? Oh, that's quotations flowing any weather, snow, sleet, and precipitation. Every time we grab the mic, it's like a presentation. Got the game on lock. Where's the shot? Cause we close it up. We been had the bread so long, that shit loaded up. Every time you hear E.N.E, yeah, you know it's up. Ice chips in a deep freezer, we just froze it up. And some Chivas Sprinkles, yeah, we just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work, we just sew it up. Paper plane, bills everywhere, we just fold it up. Hottest in the game, right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here, so let's rose it up. We got the game on lock, now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch, they can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf, raw paper, we just roll it up.
Lost a couple breaths up in these streets. Fuck your yellow line. Swerving cross your lane, I got the juice. No, I'm very fine. Smoking motor breath, never cross a step on the line. Glancing at my timepiece, making deposits, how I check time. Anyone that say my pops was OG, that's my inspiration. Only one to always have my back with no hesitation. Told me never trust it, loyalty be out of desperation. Stay ready, just in case opportunity need preparation. Invest, we trying to stretch more than couple generations. Think of Rome when you thinking of King's renovation. Last year, E.N.E stint, that was our restoration. Open the year with stimulus packages, show all dedication. The butcher boys drop, after glitching raindrop. That's 2 tatted tears before the summer's mind drop. Exactly how much I splash after twisting off the top. Pops, meeting Randy, yo, sit before I get a shot. Came up in this game screaming out, we was born to die. The summer snow hit them right between the fucking eyes. They thought we didn't have a chance like David versus Goliath. Yes, we could make peace, yet never evaporate the lies. My passion was my pride. My actions never lie. Whoever standing on my side, standing next to Alawam. The essence in the life, image sun up in the sky. My energy from fresh air, mean you kill me, still I never die.
And some Chivas King, we just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work, we just sew it up. Paper plane, bills everywhere, we just fold it up. Hottest in the game. Right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here, so let's rose it up. We got the game on lock, now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch, they can't roll with us.
Yeah.
Palmer and the leaf, raw paper, we just roll
Glitch,
it up.
nigga. Got a fat leaf road, I'm about to light it up. Derrick Henry the flow, you niggas tighten up. Eyes puffy like allergies when they acting up. I be out back with your bitch, letting her suck me up. Yeah, glitch back on that shit, don't gotta brag and such. Nah, competition first floor, can't see my attic dust. The way I spit like 50 cows, it's loud as fuck. Just like the weed is, honestly, I'm the new big. Couple hundred lighter, compare the bars and be speechless. You niggas ass and I ain't being facetious. Top views, white sand beaches, show where my reach is. Straight to the point, like Joe Clark, how I teach kids. You niggas lie on the book and gotta renege. I'm trying to drown in the money, I'm at the deep end. Am I the best? Well, honestly, that depends on who you asking, cause all my niggas assassins.
Handcuff, and some Chivas Sprinkles, yeah, we just pull it up. You can check the stitch, scene work, we just sew it up. Paper plane, bills everywhere, we just fold it up. Hottest in the game, right now, I suppose it's us. Give us our flowers while we here, so let's rose it up. We got the game on lock, now the code is us. Try to make the bread from scratch, they can't roll with us. Palmer and the leaf, raw paper.
Right? Yeah, man. That was that EOD. You did? Tap in, walk with us, man. You did? Tap in and walk with us, man. You did? E.N.E Fridays, Friday night wrap up.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on.
Tap in and walk with us. Wipe your feet off when you come in the door. This is how we doing it every Friday. We breaking down current events, trending topics, while we listen to classic, current, and as well as exclusive E.N.E music. You did?
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Popping bottles and popping models before the I did that. Blowing this green, my bitch better than poison ivy. I got that itch. Real nigga, how you define me? Fever pitch. I'm Slick Rick back in the 90s. I got my patch on. Used to fly all my packs on. Only personal smoke. Die before it was well known. I'm talking Cali, San Fernando Valley gas, homie. Rain pulled up on me, had like 7 strands on me, no cap. Bars, these bars, I'm the captain of my shit. In fact, my niggas out, moving all type of shit. Eat up or be a hungry nigga. That ain't my forte. Lyrical slaughter, my mama said, I'm Bobby Boucher. They ain't gon' like me, I'm Donald minus the toupee. List the guarantee, and I got my niggas on 3-way. A quick call, the king is sick, it's go time. I don't beg for stripes, nigga, I earn mine.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Trophy case stay loaded if I'm being humble. Man, my flow got splashed like 11 puddles. After school detention, you don't want no trouble. The way these bodies piling up, did somebody fumble? Stand over the body, let me ask you something. Stash the money in the oven, couple racks of something. Water main broke, so she called the plumber. Started poking shorty back like an acupuncture. Man, my appetite for money got me fat as fuck. Y'all be laughing to the bank, I'll be mad as fuck. In this game, this one drive, you better cash in. Either you go run to death or somebody pass in. That sound tragic. Man, forget the casket. Skip the funeral arrangements and city taxes. Had to check my tax bracket, and I'm gaining traction. And I still got my trophies than you whack rappers.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Emerged from the freestyles in North Flame basement. King nigga, we don't even walk up on the same pavement. Spence with it. Even if I crash, I'm still great. Strapped up, Picture Bokeem running through them gates. I'm telling you, brother to brother. Now can you relate? Where only big dollar amounts can restore the faith. Now it's scary hours amongst us. My hunger, it was a come up. Flow shine is when the sun up. Green Hoopers in the cart move fast, so that's a wonder. Call it Alex Felix number, how we run up. I'm the son in the east of 5. I'm just waiting for my come up. Listen up, I'm Max, and I ain't just talking about my dream. An outcast, I threw 3 stacks to get that blue dream. And all shit me up. Said, nigga, you think you nice with them schemes? I told them if I'm on the scene, I close a caption for the team. Listen, I tripled up twice. Image MJ with the green. The hook set our greatness up. Yet none of our names be Kareem. Now it's trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gonna eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Right. I ain't gonna front. That's a dope song right there, man. That's a raw way to bring the album in and everything, man. Right?
Fuck haters, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check. Fuck a hater, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check. If they looking at my actions, I ain't gotta talk it. I'm just trying to eat better, remodel my fortress. If she stand next to king, a model of course shit. Why you let them take care, them niggas divorce it. Even if they give me life, I ain't telling the sources. I'm a God, king, and boss, better check the chorus. E.O.D, E.N.E, my niggas is artists. I ain't a rapper, motherfucker, I'm your artist. Artists be God gift, the take it be enormous. After I get finished, they gon' negate your performance. Birthdays getting wild, see the cake in the forest. Smart hustlers can always peek the Jake in the Taurus. Not a forklift, if I be saying the forklift. What you call this? What you call it? Chocolate porn bitch. See if I post how I feel, they be calling me quick like oh shit. I be pulling demons out like niggas died in the marsh pit. Fuck haters, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check. Fuck a hater, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check.
When the circle blowing Urkel, bitch and family matters, yeah. E.O.D, when you hear it, niggas start to scatter, yeah. E.N.E, bitch we fire, peep the woods we gather, yeah. Way up, niggas probably gotta build a scaffold, damn. Underlining what I'm writing, these is bars of doom. In the tropics, and my swag on Jackie Moon. Get up in the dime's mouth, I'm my favorite food, damn. I be talking my shit, I like to be excused me. Deadly is venom, tell me go and I get 'em. Tough as nails how I hit 'em, knocking no mouth they denim. This nigga here goes, it's fire if you get near him. Competition nigga where? I'm looking right in the mirror. On the upside, nigga we ready for the smoke. We ready. Top tier, better get the set and go broke. E.N.E shit, don't laugh now, shit ain't a joke. We body and everything, you niggas ain't even close. E.N.E.
Fuck haters, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check. Fuck a hater, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murk, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check.
First check, 3 commas, add a couple zeros. Sick man in the bonus, add a couple free bros. Rolling up some pre-rolls, on the sides of street poles. And my flow, water well, just like a deep hole. I'm in MVP mode, the game is not for ESO. Call push the guarantee for all the cheat codes. I be spazzing veggie smoke, look like avocado. Tinted windows, night vision on the Eldorado. chicken fettuccine noodles and Papa's lasagna. We the best at this shit. Tomato. Told the wife and the kids, don't worry, I gotcha. All these clowns look fake, they missing the costumes. Indivisible, we damn near invincible. King L still teach them all about principles. Indispensable, E.N.E so critical. Sit down where we stand up individuals.
Fuck haters, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murder, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check. Fuck a hater, get money, that's the first check. Only real ones around, that's another check. Next flip be the murder, that's a double check. God, kings, and boss, that's a triple check.
I want to see something real quick, right? We banging that EOD right now, you know what I'm talking about? We is definitely in the building. You did. You hear me? Let me finish typing this real quick. We're going to get right back to the show. Feel me? We're going to get right back to the show. But I got another story for y'all. Another situation, man. Oh, I can use this. Hold on. Let me look for it. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, Mike. You did. Share on your social engineering, man. We going in Friday night wrap up. You did. Now, not the whole situation. We had the rigmarole going on with old Kiki. We got other things going on that's way more serious too. You know what I mean? Like very exponentially more so serious. Right? It's crazy, man. That's loud as hell right there, boy. How violent it got over this weekend. It's just passed, man. Look at this, man. We're going to take it back, right? Watch this, man.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox. And I do want to get back to this breaking news that we have been following all throughout the morning here. This is out of Willowbrook, Illinois, about an hour away from Chicago. We know that one person has been reported dead and as many as 19 others hospitalized after a shooting in suburban Willowbrook. This happening overnight here, and that is a look at the scene that is still active hours later. Fire officials called to the area of Honeysuckle Rose Lane and Route 83, if you are familiar with that area, around 12:30 this morning local time by victims who are suffering from gunshot wounds. Joe Ostrander, the chief of the Tri-State Fire Department, saying that 2 of the people injured were listed in critical condition. Now, the conditions of those other victims not known just yet. A witness on scene said people were gathered at a party when those shots rang out. We have heard anywhere from between 200 and 300 people gathered there at the time. A man describing it as, quote, chaos. Another witness said it was supposed to be a celebration for Juneteenth. Police are still on the scene investigating this morning, as you see right there. No further information has been released, and at this point, there is no word on whether a news conference will be held. However, we do know several agencies are involved in this ongoing investigation, and as we get more details, we will bring those to you live, raw, and unfiltered right here on Live Now from Fox. But
live and raw, you hear me? They ain't playing no games. You did. Right? They ain't playing no games, man. Right? They're not playing no games, man. I'm just telling y'all, man, they just getting serious out here, man. You feel me? And this happened in a little while back. Right? Juneteenth. Now here we got this. Not even like the same, you know, same essence. You hear me? Then a few short weeks later, right? This is crazy, man.
"15 people are dead and at least 60 more injured after a string of mass shootings in cities across the country over the holiday weekend. Experts say the shootings all have one common thread.
There is a pathway to violence that most people go through when it comes to preparation stages and grievance gathering, and then thinking about how they want to plan out the event and then acting out the event.
Forensic psychologist Dr. John Delatorre tells Law and Crime Network the shootings may not be directly related to the 4th of July, but instead the events usually associated with the holiday.
That's that critical race theory bullshit. That's critical race theory right there, y'all. If you ain't never seen it in real time, there it is, man. Let's go, man. Smash that like a cookie.
Well, it's certainly not random. I don't necessarily know that it's directly related to the 4th of July holiday. I think it is related to the gathering of people.
In fact, Delatorre says one shooting could have inspired another.
Right, there is such thing as what's known as the contagion effect, which is once one thing happens, other people who were on the same wavelength, thinking about the same kind of behavior, in this case, mass shootings, more likely to engage in the behavior because they witnessed that someone else had done that before. And so you can see this cascading aspect where one mass shooting happens and then you'll see several more happen.
On July 2nd, investigators say multiple suspects opened fire at a block party in Baltimore, Maryland. 18-year-old Aaliyah Gonzalez and 20-year-old Kyla Spagbemi were shot and killed. 28 others were injured. Officials say most of the victims are teenagers, ranging from ages 13 to 19. Right now, Baltimore officials are still searching for multiple suspects. A $28,000 reward is being offered for more information leading to the arrest of the suspects. And while the shootings may seem sudden, Delatorre says it's not likely they were impulsive.
Well, it's important for people to understand that none of this stuff happens just on a snap. No one just breaks. There's actually a long sequence of time that goes on between when someone feels this sort of idea that their life isn't worth living anymore. It turns from a suicidal ideation into a homicidal ideation based on the amount of anger and aggression and just sort of maybe jealousy. All these very negative, vulnerable feelings are going on. The person believes that the world has gone wrong for them and they need to set the world right in order to make the world make sense again. So this is a long, drawn out process, gathering all the materials that they need to engage. That's not just something that happens just overnight. So this is a long process.
On July 3rd, 5 people were killed and 2 more injured in Philadelphia when officials say 40-year-old Kim Brady Carricker opened fire. Investigators say Carricker wore a bulletproof vest and ski mask and began shooting an AR-15 aimlessly. Carricker now faces multiple charges, including multiple counts of murder, attempted murder, and aggravated assault. Carricker appeared in court on Wednesday and is now being held without bail. Local TV stations report that prior to the shooting, Carricker made disturbing posts to social media accounts. According to Delatorre, most of the suspects likely hinted at warning signs prior to the shootings.
There's a lot of leakage, right? That means that the person wanting to engage in this has probably told multiple people that they are going to engage in this thing. And so there's a lot
You
that's
think?
going on, a lot of yellow flags. And then subsequently, right, the closer we get to the event, the more red flags become prevalent.
Just before midnight on July 3rd, officials say multiple suspects opened fire at a block party in Fort Worth, Texas. 3 people were killed and 8 more injured in the mass shooting. Officials say it happened at an annual block party celebrating the 4th of July holiday. Right now, investigators say it's too early to determine whether the shooting was a domestic dispute or gang-related. Delatory believes it's possible at least one of the shootings is gang-related, though a deep understanding of the motive will take time.
It's really complicated to try to lump all mass shooters together,
man.
right? I think that would be the very wrong thing to do, because not everyone engages in this behavior for the same reason. And so it's certainly possible that this was some sort of gang activity. Any one of these could have been gang activity.
While the block parties may have been targeted because of the large crowds, Delatory says those crowds could aid in the investigation of each shooting.
You know, something unique is that we have more access to video cameras, right? Everyone has a camera on their phone, and these events have people are taking a ton of pictures, people are taking a ton of videos, CCTV, right? Body cam from police officers that were there, other security guards, dash cams and stuff like that. This is a long, arduous process of looking up all the different digital material that is out there. And there is a digital footprint also from these perpetrators. And that's a lot harder to find than maybe a screed or manifesto that they posted on typical message boards or something
like they
like that.
shooting
This
them
is a
damn
long,
cannons off
arduous
outside.
process with a bunch of investigators doing a bunch of questions, looking at a bunch of different things to try to pinpoint where this individual or individuals are.
All right. So much violence going on, man. You hear me? Violent weekend all across America. All across America, all that violence. I want y'all to see this. Hold on real quick. Which y'all hear? Y'all, damn, I don't even remember about this one. Damn, y'all remember this? Y'all remember the mall shooting in Allen, Texas? Yeah, man, there's been a lot of mass shootings going on, man. And I keep telling y'all, man, when it comes to these mass shootings, man, HR 1955, man. I'm trying to understand what this stuff is doing, man, or what it's designed to do. Y'all better pay attention to this stuff, man. I'm saying, trying to tell y'all, man. And what happened all across America this weekend that just passed, man, that's a full indication that HR 1955 is in full effect. They just haven't all the way implemented that shit yet, man. Or at least to our knowledge. You never know, they might start snatching niggas up, niggas come up missing. That ain't me wishing bad on nobody. That's how these people operate. All right? Y'all don't be ready for them type of Y'all don't be ready for them type of conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to go in a rabbit hole, but they don't like to go too far down that joint. You know what I'm talking about? Some people don't like to go too far into the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Over here at Ariel Talk, we destroy the rabbit hole. We go beyond the rabbit hole. Right? All this violence, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better pay attention to this stuff, man. It's being done for a specific reason. You hear me? Nothing like what we think it is. You know? Nothing at all. Nothing like what we think it is. So I want y'all to understand that, man, what we going, man, I'm telling y'all, man. Like I always say, man, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to like instill fear or panic in nobody when I say this, how severe this situation is. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, y'all don't understand that WW3 is supposed to spark off over here on the turf, man. Wonder if y'all know that or realize that. So that makes you think, who is the enemy? Y'all think the war on terrorism is about something going on somewhere different than over here? That's crazy, man. That's why they're calling us homegrown terrorism. HR 1955 ain't designed for no, that's designed for us right here in America. You dig? Please believe it. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You dig? You know? Man, I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. Everybody get into some more music, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we do it on Friday night. We get into this music. You dig?
Glitch, nigga, for shit I do on these beats, nigga. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. 2020 got E.N.E. so clear. Let me get to it. Glitch, nigga, for shit I do on these beats, nigga, I'm legendary. Niggas get to acting like bitches, okay, they Tyler Perry. Hide the women and kids, shit about to get very scary. Sticky bandits, creep while you home alone like Marvin Harry. Up in smoke for real, nigga, I'm blowing heavy. Rolling up be all that I need, it be my method Mary. All my niggas be locked and loaded, we mercenaries. Type of gas I got in this blood will make your vision blurry. I'm in the clouds a lot, I make the pilots worry. Turns out the shit is my fight song, like Katy Perry. Ready for war, soon as I hit the door. I'm ballin', nigga, I'm Kobe as soon as I hit the floor. Taking every shot, shoot that bitch till I score. Hall of Fame bars, I'm Barry Sanders and more. The way I spit the shit, you niggas better take note. The guarantee, when you see me, know I'm up in smoke. Here's the lesson learned, we roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
I ain't trying
They hear that BS. Please spare me a lecture. I was made to be a diamond because I was born out of pressure. My dad was a G, but the drugs got the best of them. Some grind on their own while others might invest in you. Just long as you plant the seed and grow it like a vegetable. Everything will happen when it's supposed to, like a schedule. Every day I thank God you try to add another decimal. Pretty face is cool, but I need an intellectual. Making moves in silence really speaks the highest decibels. They always said the loudest in the room was the biggest fool. When I go up in the booth, close my eyes and see the visual. Not butcher boys, but trust me, it's about to get critical. Johns, yeah, we slid a few, knocked them off casually. You claim you on my level, but really that's a fallacy. You still waiting on handouts, that's such a tragedy. You're not even amongst my stars, let alone the galaxy.
Here's a lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Sick positioning, run this shit commissioning. You ain't seeing us, not sure what you're envisioning. We still winning, you in danger and it's imminent. Bunch of sticks outside, walking like picketing. E.N.E. on fire, man, we sizzling. Leave the scene flickering, damn, they're sickening. No witnesses, damn, all that soliciting. We pack a rainstorm, man, you niggas drizzling. Still riding hot like cars, no air conditioning. Yeah, still blowing loud pack while you whispering. Handicap flow, leave them crippling. Sick discipline, all that mob penmanship. How you rate your bars? Insignificant. I stand behind my bars like imprisonment. Wish to guarantee 2020 C division. There's nothing to lose if you always win.
Here's a lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We here. You understand me? That's my brother Glister Guarantee album Up in Smoke. A classic E.N.E. banger, you did. Classic E.N.E. banger, you did. Classic E.N.E. banger. We about to play another classic E.N.E. banger. Tap in, walk please.
Top beats, nigga.
Off of the first Butcher Boys album.
Let's get it, nigga.
My man Glister Guarantee, my man Narcissus is sick. Tox Beats on the track.
Sick. I get you clipped by 6.
Tap that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Man. Click on too, man. I know how we do it, man.
Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible? Test me. I'll be that nigga called the guarantee. Ready, so you can put the spotlight on me. Steady, I'm so cold that I'm sure to freeze. 0 degrees, but I'm hotter than the summer's heat. I hit hard, knock a nigga out his fucking sneaks. The way I spit, make a nigga wanna slur speech. I'm on another level, you gotta fly to reach. Who got the flies freaks? I'm bagging 5 apiece. I am a fucking beast. I know I said it once, I had to say it twice, because I'm fucking nice. We big nigga, but you small like a grain of rice. I go and name the price to get his atom sliced. I'm fucking up the game, I'm like a hurricane. So when I make it flood, I really make it rain. I'm getting hella change, turn the dollar bills, and then them dollar bills gotta turn to meals. Yeah, I'm so for real, nauseous to get them chilled. They like platypus, the way they duck bills. Like VIC, I get silly. Diamonds got a T-box touch, they so chillin'. All these hoes get split like feelings. I'm a fresh prince, but no, I'm not willing. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, pass. Some real life shit from my real life ass.
Sick, I get you clipped by 6, fam.
Glitch, the guarantee I am he.
We winning this event, we changing up the obstacles.
Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible?
Sick, I get you clipped by 6, fam.
Glitch, the guarantee I am he.
We winning this event, we changing up the obstacles.
Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible?
Sick, you already know what it is. Getting money over here, it's a seed-up biz. Glitch, cook 'em up good, I can digest them. Throw 'em off the roof, man, call it flight testing. That's life-threatening, cooler than refreshments. No question, off the wrong medicine. I got the skills, yeah, you can see it in my swag and your album. Yeah, I can see it in the trash. I got to represent, yeah, that's what I represent. See the veteran, stripes like a peppermint. Ain't nobody better, man. Yeah, I'm a better man, get the cheddar. No dice, I'm a better man. 10 Glocks, polka dots, full of the fire, man. 6 shots, hip hop, yeah, from the frying pan. I'm a lion, man. And lunch is the next meal. Timberland stomp, yeah, you can get the left heel to the next meal. I'ma get a trill. Sick money kills. I'm injecting bills. Nauseous, get it cracking. Do a paper napkin. Split them in half. Make his ass a fraction. Like division, man. It's your decision, fam. It's all precision, man. Get the forensics, man. We get the digits, fam. You scoring out the game. I need the hook back. Let me hear my name. Sick, I get you clipped by 6, fam.
Glitch, the guarantee I am he.
We winning this event, we changing up the obstacles.
Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible?
Sick, I get you clipped by 6, fam.
Glitch, the guarantee I am he.
We winning this event, we
changing up the obstacles.
Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible?
That's my shit right there, y'all, man. You hear me? That song is from 2008, you dig? You understand me? That's from 2008, y'all. You know? I told y'all classic E.N.E music, you did? Right? What's good with y'all, man? Put a number 11 in the chat if you thought that song was crack. I said put a number 11 in the chat if you thought that song I just played was crack. We went in this event, we changed it up the obstacles because the flow is logical. How we make it possible? You hear me? 08 shit. Song older than a lot of y'all oldest children. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all that. You did. We here. It's a beautiful thing. The end of the week, we all made it. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate everybody that come in, tap in, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? E.N.E Friday night wrap up. You got lots of trending topics. You understand what I'm saying, man? We got lots of trending topics, man. One of them is this situation right here. Right? You know, this is crazy, man. Because at some point, he's going to have to address this. Right? Y'all see these pictures, man? This nigga, little baby going viral today. You hear? He going all the way viral, man. What y'all got to say about this right here? What y'all think about this pictures right here? Well, Glister Guarantee, what it do, man? You see, I just played that goddamn, Who Are We? You already know. I don't know what's going on with L, man. You hear me? I don't know what's going on with L. But yeah, though, man. This is crazy, man. You hear me? This whole fiasco is crazy. You hear me? I'm just saying, man, what have I been telling niggas, man? I've been telling, man, when these dudes get into certain tax brackets, man, make a certain amount of money, man, they start coming in contact with different types of people, man. They start interacting, interloping with the movers and shakers, man. You know, Michael Rubin ain't no small fry, man. You hear me? He's a billionaire. You know? A known billionaire at that. So, I mean, you seen the, man, hold on, man. Where the one joint at, though, man? The dude had the pants with no homo with the ass cut out, man. Pause, bro. That's why I was like, man, y'all be taking this shit too far sometimes, man. You feel me? Hold on, let's go here, man, because I'm just saying, man. Hold on real quick, y'all. Like, why are you at a party with your ass out as a man, though? Like, look, everybody was there. Look. Everybody was at the all-white party. Ben Affleck, everybody was there. Everybody was at the all-white party for Mike Rubin. You hear me? You had to be the bee. It was the bee's knees. You hear me? Fat Joe was at the all-white party? Huh? Everybody was at the all-white party, y'all. You hear me? The who's who. You understand me? Even Lil Durk was there. Meek Mill was there. James Harden was there. Drake was there. Kevin Hart. All these niggas here. Ursula Corp was there. Man, y'all better realize what's going on at these parties, man. You know what I mean? Y'all better understand what's going on at these parties, man. You understand me? It's very nefarious shit going on at these parties, man. You hear me? It's a picture floating around, no homo with dude in there with his ass out. Like, man, come on, man. What's that all about, man? Running around with assless chaps on, man. All white party, man. What's going on with y'all, man? You know what I'm talking about? What part of the game is that? It's getting crazy out here, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. Right now. Right. Now, be honest with y'all, man. Have y'all ever heard of this? What y'all know about this? Right?
World is getting crazier and crazier by the minute.
Regrets about taking your own vision or the process with which you did take your own vision?
I don't have any regrets taking my vision. I believe I should have been born blind, and I'm happy the way I am. I do have some regrets about the way I did it, but in the end, I'm happy the way I am.
Dr. Phil, with all due respect to Jewel, but I am having a really hard time sitting so close to someone who traumatized herself, who damaged herself. We took an oath in medicine to help people.
What do you think about this? Because this is crazy. So listen to this and tell me what you think about this, because this world is getting crazier and crazier by the minute.
Regrets about taking your own vision or the process with which you did take your own vision?
I don't have any regrets taking my vision. I believe I should have been born blind, and I'm happy the way I am. I do have some regrets about the way I did it, but in the end, I'm happy the way I am.
Dr. Phil, with all due respect to Jewel, but I am having a really hard time sitting so close to someone who traumatized herself, who damaged herself. We took an oath in medicine to help people.
What do you think about this? Because this is crazy. So listen to this and tell me what you think about this, because this world is getting crazier and crazier by the minute.
Regrets about taking your own vision or the process with which you did take your own vision?
I don't have any regrets taking my
Transabled. Man, what is the world coming to, man? Transabled. Right? For those who don't understand what transabled is being able to identify as someone with a disability. A disability that you don't have, per se. Or for instance, I identify as a person who was born blind. Although I was born with my sight, I can see very well, but I'm so I just feel like I'm just supposed to be born blind so far, to the point where I went to a procedure, whether it be medically, chemically, surgically, or whatever, to cause myself to actually be blind and actually intentionally, wittingly blind myself. That is batshit crazy. Now, I'm trying to understand what we was telling people, man. We come up with these goofy ass, dumb ass, nonsense making ass, demonic ass, draconian laws that are designed to do one thing and one thing only. Program us even more than what we already are. I might have to do a show on that, man. Man, Glitch, that's some of the silliest shit you ever heard in your life, right? Now, I want y'all to understand where this is going, man. Why they're allowing this fuckery. Why they even allowing it in the first place. You know, like I said, all this stuff is being done to intentionally confuse people, man. Not so much as to let people be who they are and express their truth and live their truth and all that fuckery, all that bullshit. You never free in this world. What the fuck you talking about, man? You never free in this fucking world, man. Long as you're in this world, you are in prison. But you don't have to be mentally. But perceptually, some of us, most of us, definitely. Right? Yeah, man. Y'all know, man. My nigga Glitch said that's some crazy shit. Ain't it though, Glitch, man? Transabled. The hell is transabled? So you mean I can identify as a World War II amputee? Huh? Listen here, man. Listen here. I identify as a World War II vet. Amputee vet at that. I lost my left leg when we stormed the beach in Normandy. Huh? I'm 90 something years old, man. And I want my compensation for my goddamn leg, man. Even though I'm walking down the street on both of my legs right now. But I'm willing to lock one of these motherfuckers off, though, as long as y'all cut that check. And, you know, let me identify as being trans. That sounds batshit crazy, don't it, man? Be on the lookout for the trans movement of all trans. Transabled, trans age. About to start hearing talks of bestiality being legalized. Watch. Right? Just think about how we're being indoctrinated in America. Think about how we've been indoctrinated in America, right? Tap in, walk with us, man. Listen, y'all, you know, we're going to bring y'all this fire content, whether we on A-Real Talk podcast or we on A-Real Talk Podclass. You did. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button. You know what I'm talking about? You dig? You underdig me, man? Huh? Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You dig? Make it do what it do. Understand what we doing over here, man. You know?
Still cooking.
Louis.
Scorpio.
Same scene, mopped it up. Yo, we clean as fuck. It should cost $200,000 just to sit with us. Oh, you like that shit? All them likes and shit. Say he on his ones and twos. Oh, you pits and shit. I'll be waiting quick. Any volunteers? Have them hanging from a ceiling like a chandelier. Let me make it clear, in case you didn't want to hear. E.N.E all day, every fucking year. Straight bottle popping. Ain't no cups in here. Told Shorty, get him out. Let me bust in here. Ops, spot him. Another trending topic. My bad, we forgot him. Left him in the tropics. They must think we're popping. By the way, we dropping. Bars, we got them. Eyes, we got them. Man, we never quit. Defeat, then compete again. Nauseous while you sick. Blame it on the beat again. E.O.D, E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix. Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit. E.O.D, E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix.
Yeah.
Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit.
Nigga, who fucking with me? I promise these bitches fucking with me. Full of this thunder, I'm balling like Oklahoma City. So when the chips is down, nigga, we keep it gritty. Cause you can still ball out when your team is shitty. Nigga, I'm litty. More power moves than that nigga 50. Don't care how pretty you are, ma. This age 60. Blowing sticky. Nigga, please, I know the hustle. I'm Mike Vick. These sorry niggas, Jamarcus Russell. Niggas lying on tape. This is a constant struggle. Walk around with 3 10s. That's a triple double. Shit I do inside of this booth is way more than trouble. Think of the Lakers, I'm Bron when he was in the bubble. Damn. Title season for all my niggas to keep it even. We here now, the flow is cool as the summer's evening. Guarantee you these bars, nigga, I'm unmatched. Name soon finish them off. Come get your soul snatched.
E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix. Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit. E.O.D, E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix. Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit.
Pray for my enemies, infinite energy turned into synergy. For those who offend the king, and next to the O, let off, now Tennessee. Cause you ain't kin to me, then my blood, now we dependency. Head in the guillotine, let that shit roll with the N where they credit be. Let's switch up the scene, gasoline. Tilt up the pina, let them off fiend. Like my note, I don't need a stylist. My pockets on Khaled, we fly them pilots. You only good for a show, you a pilot. Y'all niggas be pirates, still in your flow, jump ship ain't honest. Choosing the violence is better at night when all you hear silence. Let's cut off the lights, busy get sharp and we should be on sight. If I quote the price, flick of the switch, then we turn off the lights. Flow on pole like nigga, we nice, fuck all the hype. Think you can win? I bet you win. Won't bet that on your life when I speak on the best. I ain't talking no local shit. Now I don't ask the total cause I'm on that global trip.
E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix. Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit. E.O.D, E.N.E. Yeah, we on some shit. Tables filled with raw paper and a Palmer fix. Major figures spent and the commas lit. Treat the booth like Oklahoma cause we bombing shit.
Come and get your piece, niggas, come and get your piece. Other niggas
Come and get your wig split. Come and get your wig split. Come and get your wig split. Come and get your wig split, nigga. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. Y'all know what it do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Friday night. I don't know where the hell L's ass is at, man. L. Oh, man, I went over. I was supposed to be going over there to L's crib, man. I went over there. He's supposed to be doing something with dropping some off at the airport. I don't know what happened with all the crap. I got there and then I left. And as soon as I got back, he talking about something. He come over there. Man, I'm not about to keep running back and forth, man. But I don't know what's going on with L. Why he ain't chiming in. You know what I'm talking about? I texting, he ain't answering the phone. So, hopefully everything's cool, man. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all know the show's definitely going to go on. The show's definitely going to go on, man. There's been some crazy shit happening this fucking week, man. For real, man. There's some crazy shit happening this week, man. All types of stuff, man. What y'all know about this right here? What y'all know about this right here, man? I'm telling you, man, they're about to start cracking down on shit, man. Y'all think this shit is a game? They done let you motherfuckers get away with shit for a hella long years, man. This shit is about to be over with, man. This shit starting to burn the system.
Of the males who get DNA tested annually, according to 30% of the males who get DNA tested annually, according to the American Association of Blood Banks, which is the accrediting body for the DNA labs. This is over 44 DNA labs throughout the United States. They are testing close to 500,000 men per year, and over 30% of them have been confirmed that he didn't do it. 0.0% paternity. But sadly, because this primarily affects men and boys, there's been attempts to try to discredit me. Problem is not the men who got tested. The problem is laws that subscribe to the Me Too movement. They say, believe all women. Cornell Smith says, believe all evidence. 30% of the males who get DNA tested annually, according to the American Association of Blood Banks, which is the accrediting body for the DNA labs. This is over 44 DNA labs throughout the United States. They are
right. So every year they test like around 1 million niggas, 500,000, 500,000 to 1 million niggas, right? Specifically niggas. You hear me? 30% of these niggas have been found to not be the fathers of these kids, man. Y'all understand what type of numbers that is, man? Yeah. That's fucking crazy. So we might have to address this at a later time, man. For real, man. I didn't know it was this bad, man. I mean, I know bitches be lying and shit, man, but I didn't know it was like this. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's like almost 200,000 fucking illegitimate ass, 200-some thousand down there niggas who been set up there been told they the baby dad and they ain't the goddamn baby dad, man. Hey, man, I'll be the laugh because I know it's a lot of brothers suffering from this, man. But goddamn, man, that is wild, man.
So what's the key to controlling that?
Man, the alternatives is crazy, but they're talking about crazy shit to that, man. Talking about motherfucking licensing, being pre-approved before you get pregnant. This is why they got rid of that. We're getting rid of Roe versus Wade. They're about to start making you bras have licenses and go through fucking tests to get pregnancy. They're about to start hitting y'all with them motherfucking imposed birth control implanted in you. That's why they were experimenting with motherfucking xenobots and shit like that, nanobots and shit to monitor your motherfucking body. That's why they want to hook us up to the motherfucking smart grid so they can monitor our fucking I'm talking about the way our heart beat and all that shit, man. How much fucking water we drinking and all that shit. That's how they're gonna touch. Y'all think it's in them vaccines, man. Y'all took them vaccines. They got motherfucking honing devices in them, nano honing devices called xenobots. I ain't making that up. Y'all go Google what xenobots is. XENOBOTS. Right? So what? That's a good question. Why they can find this ass here, bro? How are they going to enforce this? How are they going to be able to see who's pregnant? And that takes you down that slippery slope, man. Now we're talking about implantables. We're talking about tracking and tracing. Remember tracking and tracing from lockdown season? Y'all remember that? Tracking and tracing? Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't have no evidence to support this, but I wouldn't be surprised if they was using them vaccines to administer some type of biological, microscopic, molecular level, type of honing device on y'all. Because, a lot of chicks was pregnant during that time, and a lot of chicks was getting that old vaccine, especially that Moderna joint. It's having adverse effects on some of y'all. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. See, when we start asking these type of questions, this shit start going somewhere crazy. You hear me? 30% of black men in America, there's 500,000 black men tested every year by these 44 companies collectively. Right? Spread all across America. Out of 500,000 men, 30% of them, black men we're talking about, specifically black men, 30% of them was proven to not be the fathers of the children they were tested for out of 500,000. That's a lot, man. Like 150,000 niggas, man, that wasn't the fucking dad.
So they tested the second one every year or what?
Yeah, they said they tested every year, man. Been doing that shit for about 20-some years, man. That's like 150,000 niggas who are not the father. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I want y'all to understand that this is not sustainable. United Nations Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, man. After this little band shit lift up on the other page, man, I'm going to go back in on that shit, man. You hear me? I get the feeling either they really was on some bullshit about copywriting that broad shit or somebody, you never know. But we all good, though. We ain't tripping. You feel me? We just going to come over here and get it in until then. You need to build this one up anyway. But yeah, though, man, I want y'all to understand when it comes to these type of situations, man. There is a DP situation going on, right? Depopulation. That's what we're gonna call it, depopulation over here. This big depopulation agendas going on, specifically and especially in America. You can sit up here, deny it all you want, but it's right in your face. You did. I mean, they are encouraging chicks, specifically black chicks, to off their children before they even get to breathe the good air out here. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got to hit y'all with some serious shit every now and again, too, when we on here this Friday night. It ain't all about little trending topics, man, with the little bullshit. Sometimes we out here talk about some serious shit, man. Right? Y'all have to understand, like, how these people who run the system do, that this whole child support, this whole making this fraudulent ass industry in order to continue to just siphon and just goddamn it leech, you know what I'm talking about, and suck the life out of hardworking middle class men. You hear me? This was designed to fail before it was designed to succeed. It was a brief temporary profit-making machine, you know what I'm talking about, but now it's starting to become burdensome. And you are watching the what we witnessing with the child support system across America. We're watching the implosion of it. Like how they say the submarine did down there, the Titanic submarine imploded. We're watching the implosion of the child support system. And I'm telling y'all right now, be on the lookout for them baby licenses, man. Be on the lookout for them. You're not allowed to have more than 2 children, 3 at the most. And that will depend on a lot of different things. Right? Yeah, China is the model for the world. It's coming to America like, goddamn it, Hakeem and Semi. You did. Just watch, man. Just watch. We're going to be here for a minute, y'all. We're going to see this stuff. We ain't going nowhere. Those of us who are healthy anyway. Or unless the Most High got something different planned for us. But outside of all of that, we're fairly young. We're 40, 41. In our early to mid 40s, between the ages of 40, maybe even like 37, 30, 38 to 44, 45. We're fairly young. We'll be here in the next 20 years. So some of us might even be here in the next 30 years or 40. Right. And we're going to see this society change, man. You hear me? And when we look at stuff like this, 30% of black men getting tested for these babies is not the father. That's wow. That is a lot of chicks who lying about these dudes being the father of their children, just around here just letting niggas just blast all up in them. Just letting niggas just letting niggas just skeet all up in you. Raw, man. Raw. What's wrong with y'all? Right? Now, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't never had unprotected sex before, but listen here. I haven't had a lot of unprotected sex. I'm going to tell you that. You know, I had way more protected than unprotected. Let's just say that. Let's just say I remember every chick I've ever had unprotected sex with. Because I probably was messing with them heavy. You hear me? Yeah, and this is over a span of years too. So you got to think about that. Like, I just want to know, nigga. That's why I only got one kid. I got one daughter. She's about to be 15 here shortly. A beautiful baby. You hear me? That's why I only got one. That's why I had none up until her. 27. You feel me? I was 27 when I had my daughter, man. You feel me? So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. You know, shout out to Jen, man. You know what I'm saying? 30%. Then nigga, I'm gonna keep that up there because I want that to sink in. I want that to burn and etch itself into the psyche, fabric. I want it to seep into the fabric fibers of your freaking psyche. You hear me? And know that a lot of my brethren who be on here who actually do know what they talk about, none of these goofy ass, no game having, don't know nothing about a bra ever in their life ass niggas talking about them like they do based off of fucking shit like this, not understanding the real number behind this stuff, the real reason behind these numbers and what they actually mean, breaking these numbers down. Wow, 30%. That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of kids who don't know who their daddy is. Man, you niggas be smashing these bras too, man. I've done it before too, though, so I'm not gonna sit up here and just like, you know, like I just be every chick I ever messed with was a Bernice Burgos. Cause come on, you know what I mean? I just sit up there and done it too, man. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I can sit up here and say, man, like, gotta create standards for ourselves, man. You know? One thing that kill me about you niggas, man, if you niggas want these niggas to stop being baby moms, then stop messing with them. Find y'all some chicks that ain't baby moms. And that's an issue right there, too. See, that's an issue right there because You know, and I don't blame no game having ad, because you know it's a lot of indoctrination on the other side, man. I gotta say that, man. Girls is mean. You say hi to them, they can't get a smile. They don't say nothing bad. They look at you crazy. If you actually are interested in trying to get to know them, just to try to attempt to be polite and get to know them, I done seen it, man. I done experienced. Girl talk to you crazy. Talk to you like you're just a nigga in the street. This nigga L's crazy. L, just hit the link in the thing I just sent you right above what you just typed, bro. Just hit that link. It's a guy, L, man. You understand what I'm saying? 30% of 500,000. They said they touched 500,000 black men a year for DNA and stuff. Out of all those 500,000 guys, 30% of them were proven to not be the father of the baby or babies. You know? So this is crazy, man. I'm telling you how these people look at this stuff, man. They look at stuff like this as a threat, man. This is unsustainable, man. Can't have that, man. There's hella babies is everywhere, you know, dudes being pimped on them. We don't have no accurate account of who sired these children for tax purposes and all of that. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all where this stuff is headed, man. Y'all want to know where this is headed, man? I'm telling y'all, watch Black Mirror. Watch TV shows like Humans. You know what I'm saying? Watch Altered Carbon. You know? I was just talking to this about earlier today. They said, no. I said, no, nothing's coming. I said, it's here. No more is coming, y'all. No more is on its way. It's here. Right? Right in our faces. Like I've always been telling y'all. Straight up in our face. Right? Straight up in our face, Jack. You feel me? Straight up in our face, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. Something ain't right when we talking. Something ain't right when we talking. Look like you hiding your problems. Really, you never was solid. No, you can't sign me. You won't ever get to run me. Just when shit look, gotta reach, I reach back like 1-3, like 1-3. Yeah. That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Yeah, I know they wanna take my place. I can tell that love is fake. I don't trust a word you say. How you wanna click up after your mistakes? Look you in the face and it's just not the same. I've been down so long it look like up to me. They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me.
Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.
I've been
I've been down so long it look like up to me. Hit the link, Els. It's right up there. Straight up to my face. You did. Fake love, man. I would rather get no love than fake love. You know? I would rather get no love than fake love, man. You did. No, you can't sun me. Right? Can't happen. Ain't gonna happen, man. Ain't happening, Captain. Nice try, wrong guy, Jack. Y'all hear about this, man? This is crazy. Y'all hear about this one right here? This is wild right here, y'all, man. That's crazy. This right here is like kind of creepy a little bit, like kind of morbid. Maybe a little even macabre. You hear me? Let's go.
And grabbed the gun. So, and I was like, you're not going to do nothing. And he was like, matter of fact, get out. I said, you can't put me out. I can't run here. So he was like, you getting out of my house. Like, are you really trying to provoke me? And every single time he's stepping closer, he went in the closet and grabbed the gun. So, and I was like, you're not going to do nothing. And he was like, matter of fact, get out. I said, you can't put me out. I can't run here. So he was like, you getting out of my house. Like, are you really trying to provoke me? And every single time he's stepping closer and closer to me. Are you really trying to provoke me? Are you trying to provoke me? I'll kill you. You'll really lose your life in here.
The question that everybody wants to know is, why didn't this girl just take her 6-year-old and leave, give this man time to cool off? He asked her 9 times to get out of his house.
Girlfriend in here acting crazy and fill up the house. I just wanted to get out the house. I don't want no problems.
Even the police tried to persuade her.
For me, if I was in a situation that wasn't good for me, I would want to get out.
She still refused to leave. An hour after the police left, he shot her dead, shot her 6-year-old dead, and then killed himself.
He went in the closet and grabbed the gun. So, and I was like, you're not going to do nothing. And he was like, matter of fact, get out. I said, you can't put me out. I can't run here.
Y'all heard about this? Y'all heard about this, man? This is sad, man. You feel me? Oh, dude just wanted old girl to leave his crib, man. And she refused to leave, man. And I'm not justifying, I'm just saying, man. You know, obviously the man was fragile. You know what I'm saying?
He went in the closet.
Y'all remember this? This chick right here. Crazy. That's wild right there, though, right? King Els, what it do, man?
What up? What up?
What's the deal, man? You know, we over here at A Real Talk Podclass for the time being, man. I was doing that SUKIHANA show last night, man, and they was fucking around, man. They gave me a strike for that shit. I'm in YouTube jail for a week.
Oh shit, yeah. Cause I was like, after we got off the phone, I was trying to get on there for like an hour, and I kind of gave up after like an hour. I was like, man, this shit ain't popping up. You know, I knew the link was already posted earlier in the week, so
Yeah, they sit up there and erase that whole situation, man. It's all good. It was a fire show. I ain't tripping. You know, I got an infinite clip. I got an infinite clip over here. Y'all can take off. All right, yeah, man. We still only scratching the surface over here. We ain't really started getting like deep.
Probably gotta move it over to Rumble here soon.
Yeah, that Rumble, man. Rumble is weird for real, man.
I know, but you know, that way, you know, especially them kind of shows, you know, them kind of shows where you be talking directly. You know what I mean? You know how them shows could get, especially when you talking about like, you know,
I'm about to give me a different. This is what I'm about to do, man. I'm about to give me a damn new camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give me a damn new camera, man. I'm about to just do a whole bunch of pre-recorded content and put that shit on fucking Patreon. I really start putting my Patreon for real.
That's the way to do it too, yeah. But yeah,
That's
I know that show. I know old girl had to be wild because I mean she's just a wild figure all around.
He's crazy, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
She said something. He said he wanted to switch.
Oh man.
She said no homo, eating nigga ass. Eating nigga ass. Oh my God, man. You niggas is crazy out here, man. Speaking of such, man. Y'all hear about this? You hear about this story about this girl right here, L?
Nah, I ain't even hit.
She got into it with her dude. You know what I'm saying? He let her and her daughter stay at his crib. You know, she was on some bullshit. You know how ungrateful bras can be and shit. He telling her, like, baby, look, just leave. You hear me? Maybe I don't know what the situation actually was that triggered all this, but he told her to leave. So clearly she did something, right? Did something or didn't do something. Either way it go, that man said, could you get your daughter and leave out of his house? As soon as he said it the first time, it should have been you getting up through. Like flat out. That's just flat out. You feel me?
Right.
That's what I would tell my daughter. That's what I tell my sister, my mother, or any girl. If the nigga tell you get out his crib, you get to stepping.
Yeah, immediately, and just call somebody.
Right.
You know, and that don't even just go for women. Like that's a dude too. Like period. If somebody don't want you at their house, look, get the fuck up out of there. Call somebody on the phone to come get you, or get to where you need to get to. Like definitely, you know, yeah. Don't fuck around nobody's house, especially nowadays with the way the laws is lax out here, yo. So.
And that's the reason that they let him to be like that too, man.
Yeah.
I keep telling y'all to go watch that movie Dread, man. I'm gonna keep telling y'all to go watch that movie.
They definitely could. They got the law super lax out here. You know, I know that.
About to try to have that Safety Act shit they got in Illinois nationwide.
That'd be wild.
This thing at the same time. At the same time, we got high crime. They got laws called the Safety Act. It allows criminals to basically sign out on their own reconnaissance for very serious charges like arson, second-degree murder, sexual violation. You hear me? Aggravated assault. So this thing about you shoot somebody that don't die, that just you can let go.
Yeah.
And then the reason why I keep telling y'all to watch that movie Dread, because Dread depicts this very same society. ran by the Hall of Justice. One system, one structure, kind of like what's coming in right now. All right. A lot of y'all ain't perceptively prepared for this shit, man. I'm telling you. Shit about to get crazy out here, man. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not no fear porn guy. I'm not a a rabble rouser. You know. I ain't trying to get nobody to panic. You know. It would be behooving y'all behooving to y'all to understand how serious things is getting. Y'all see it on our news every day and how we're being distracted. And L, like I always say, I want y'all to peep how even the things that are being used to distract us are a part of the whole situation.
Yeah.
It's all connected. Like a spider web.
It's always a story you can listen to.
At the center of the spider web is the spider. You know?
Yeah.
And everything stems from that.
Or the rabbit hole, as they say. You know? You go down the rabbit holes.
I told them we go beyond the rabbit hole over here, man.
Right.
The rabbit hole is just like a welcome, like a step on mat before you go in somebody's house and you wipe your feet off on it. That's what that shit is, man. You know what I'm talking about? E.N.E. Friday night wrap up. You hear me? We got my brother King L's in the building, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. E.N.E. tracks all day, every day, no days off. You hear me? That girl sat up there and drove that man crazy. And whatever demons was already residing in the body. Shout out to my nigga Sim. Whatever demons was already residing in the body, and then he definitely was manifested by the ones in her. You hear me? He pleaded with the girl, begged her 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Just please, just get your talk and leave. So I could just imagine what happened, what transpired. Maybe
what happened?
They had got into it for whatever reason. They got into it, and he was telling her to leave, and she didn't refuse to leave. Maybe she ain't had nowhere to go. And he motherfucker ended up getting a gun, and when the police came over, they played the police calls for us. Like he tried to call the police, tell them come get her. The police ignored it, didn't even come get her, and none of that stuff. An hour or so later, after he made that call to 911, she just kept going. He blamed her, blew her kufi off, the kid's kufi off, and his kufi off.
Damn. Wow. Well, yeah, after he shot her, he probably knew he had to go. Like, that's fucked up. Bring the kids into it, especially if you done made some emotional mistake like that. And
this
then
is
to do
why we
something
say,
that's some
This is why we say, man, don't
crazy.
take this the wrong way, but fuck it, take it the wrong way if you want to, right? This is why we say no to single mothers as far as taking them serious.
Niggas out here, man. Niggas got, my thing is this.
That's crazy.
And I say this on both sides because this is what kind of get me on both sides. It get me like he was emotionally unstable to be in a relationship. She that seemed to be emotionally unstable, but nobody deserved to get their life taken in no relationship. Period. It's better ways to deal with it. And it seems like it was a toxic situation. Obviously, especially if it gets to this point, it had to be some foul play going on before this. I'm pretty sure this couldn't have been the first time of some foul play, but it definitely kind of bleeds into this You know, I was just talking about this earlier, how I think social media has, deteriorated a lot of people's minds. And that's why, they talk about the suicide rate, why it's up, transgender, this and that, kids, whatever, suburbs. I don't care where you at. The suicide rate has gone up ever since social media has become a big play in society. And a big part is because it makes people live up to this false reality. And, people also have emerged from these video games like, Vice City and, Grand Theft Auto, where, you could go blam somebody's head off in a video game, and then after that, everything is cool. Like when we as kids, we didn't have video games like that until we had like James Bond. Yeah, I mean, I think 007 was like the first, first person type shooter game that you actually was popping people like that, and it emerged to these games and these kids. A lot of people subconsciously can't separate reality, and they kind of lose a little sense of morals out here, morality, because of the
That's
way
all
that,
part of design. That's all done by
yeah.
design.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all, we grew up in the, like I said, we like the last of the analog generation, and we grew up before all that came into play. Like our video games, our TV shows, they was very entertaining. The video games was very entertaining. We had a great time. We grew up. We had a great childhood. We had games that we played outside, and we also stayed engaged outside. And we had all these experiences, and we came out good. We came out great. And what they did was like, I seen it happening. The video games, and I even played some of these games, but by that time, our generation could separate art from reality. And I think a lot of times these kids, man, the way they come up, these younger cats, I'll say like damn near like 35 and below, 32, like not too far from our age limit. It's crazy, you know. But
Right.
they grew up in this, and you got a lot of these cats that be gamers. They come up and they play these games, and unfortunately, it might just embed into their head. And we talk about a lot of problems with these young cats. I was just having a talk over at Breon's house the other day, and we was talking about like eras and how kids is different in different eras. And I was saying like how our era that we grew up in, the crack era, to me was like one of the hardest eras. And they was like, well, you got to think about kids nowadays. Now they got to go the school where it ain't safe because kids is shooting and blamming up schools and just shooting at any place they at. And I'm like, damn. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, yeah, the kids is crazier nowadays. They just shoot up anything, anytime, anywhere. So it is different. We grew up in the ill time too. I mean, it wasn't all peaches and cream when we grew up in our era. But yeah, I will say the kids nowadays, they just more crazy because it ain't even just hood kids. It's suburban kids. Kids just be shit, middle school. Like they younger now. They smarter. These kids are smarter than we was.
Are they?
I feel like they are because I feel like, all right, I'll say this. They got more access to information at a younger age. And yeah, I mean, in a sense, like I look at my little nephews, like I could look at my nephews and they have like my little nephew could have a real conversation with you. I don't think that kids in our day could have those type of conversations at that age. And I ain't even just talking about like the teenagers. Now the teenagers, I feel like we had a little edge because now we read a lot more books in our day, and we was also street smart. So we had like a double-edged blade, which I think nowadays a kid might even be smarter than us, but a lot of these kids gonna definitely lack that other side of the blade that makes you a full, well-rounded. You know what I mean? What would I say? I don't want to say like it makes you smarter than the next person, but if you got that common sense and that street smarts added on to that book smarts, it definitely gives you a little bit more of an edge to me in life, business, relationships, and all that. So, you know, that's the way I think that's what we
Yeah, the
came
word
up
you're
with.
looking for is game.
Yeah,
L,
yeah,
game.
game. Yeah,
It gotta
the
be in
ism.
you, not on you.
The
You're
ism,
gonna need
as
this
we
game in
call
every area of
it.
your life for the rest of your life, man.
Right. And as we
It's never
said,
gonna be a time where you don't need some game, goddamn. You hear me, man?
yeah, but I think, and with a lot of these kids nowadays, they reject the game because they let they pride get in the way and they act like they know everything. And we was the same way, but at the same time, we still accepted a lot of the game from the older folks, and we listened. You know what I mean? It was maybe some of the shit they told us we might have rejected, but at the same time, we never we grew up in the respect era. We grew up where that was expected. It was demanded. It wasn't, it wasn't no other way to go. You had to be respectful in our era. It was very few just straight disrespectful kids in our era, where now it's the reverse.
Yeah, clout meant something different when we was young. Clout didn't mean what it means now.
Nah, it's not even close. Like nowadays, like you're surprised if a kid's good nowadays. Like, oh damn, you got a respectful kid. Like now, kids is damn near disrespectful out here like a motherfucker. Like it's crazy. It's crazy how the flip in society has changed. But I feel like they got a lot more opportunities. You know, it's a lot of ways for them to make money. It's a lot of ways for them to be successful in life. And that's what I always try to tell them. Like, no matter how you feel, like when I always talk to any kid, I always try to tell them the same thing. Like, man, y'all got so many opportunities out here that we didn't have. Like, take advantage of it. I mean, so many different certifications, programs. You ain't gotta go to school. Like, it's all different angles and ways that you can get to where you want to get to. Everything's at the touch of your fingertips. Where we had to go look for that shit. If we wanted to know something, we had to go hit a book up. You know what I mean? The online was just getting popping. It wasn't like how it was. We didn't have Google. We couldn't go Google no shit. We had encyclopedia. You know what I mean? You better get that Britannica out. But it was different in our era. Like, and I think that's what made us a little bit more resourceful. All well rounded. And a lot of these kids, they smart as hell, but they not resourceful. And that's what we got to teach our kids. That's also on us in our generation, our parenting skills. We gotta teach our kids to be more resourceful out here. I think that's also a lack, because to us it was just second nature, because we just learned it because we was out in the streets and playing and shit. But we don't teach our kids that, like what we grew up in. We think just because they so smart, we ain't gotta talk to them and teach them that other side. But you know, it's something that we could bridge that gap and probably reach more towards, even when we implement these programs out here. You know, but yeah, man, it's all like it's crazy because you always talk about that programming. We talk about the Animal Farm. We talk about the 1984 and all that, shit intertwines into each other in the way society is ran and the way social media has came about. I feel like those books was kind of predicting a social media type environment, and that's what it was based it off of, or what you would say now is becoming the metaverse. Now they done dropped another way to communicate on Instagram. I guess everybody going nuts, so they always gonna find a way to control the crowd, and the crowd is always gonna go to where they want for the most part. So we gotta watch these trends that be going on, and watch what news they feed us in the live in the front page news. We gotta watch all that shit. Engage it for your shit. Read it. Read through it, skim through it, whatever. Take it in for what it is, and shit out what you don't need from it. Move to the next story, and you probably find what they really don't want you to see if you keep scrolling through the news cycles. But you know, all this shit. Like I said, man, this whole little shit with this
So
man
you,
shoot.
you said Instagram got what now?
Nah, I think they got some new like it's like a thread. You know, like how Twitter and Facebook, like how Facebook comment threads go or whatever. I think that's something that they just implemented the other day, or it could have been today. I know it's brand new. It just came out this week where they got threads or whatever on Instagram. I think I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you anything about it. But I've heard,
Okay.
you know. But you know, whatever. Like that's a way to funnel more people over there, which I get. But you know, it is what it is, man. This social media shit is killing a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
And I think shit like this right here, this news story, is deeper than just what they say. The story is reading. He asked her over 25 times in 48 hours to leave. All right, I get that. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm still not going to vouch anything for him having to pop a woman and a kid over
That's
leaving,
crazy. Man. That's
even though the cops did a very, you know, they was lacking in their job because you should be able to get somebody out of your house by calling the cops. But I'm not going to stand on that. And also, I'm just saying, if you got to ask somebody that many times, like there, it's a little mental issues on both sides. You know what I mean? Like his side is that he chose to pull a gun and kill a woman and her kid, and then himself. So that's a all around crazy aspect. Like you know, I don't care how much that shit drive you crazy and how much somebody getting at you. You know, I ain't saying that you just ain't gotta sit there or whatever. I'm not going to vouch for no situation because we don't all been in ill situations,
right.
and we've handled them how we handle them. But I'm gonna say one thing is that you know I'm not going to stand on nobody popping nobody. Like even if it was a man, you know what I mean? Like I don't stand for none of that shit. But it do sound like a super toxic situation. Like, and I don't have to know nothing about it. You know,
Right.
like if
Just from the
somebody,
outside looking in at the basic structure of it, it ain't even about the individuals. It's like I said, this is a recurring thing.
I wouldn't have wanted my kid around that. You know what I mean? That means there was a lot of arguing, and that kid definitely had to be around that arguing,
Right.
and that's not good. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy that you can be a dude who could become so emotionally distraught that you would actually allow yourself to be consumed by whatever entities is presiding over you at that point in time, man, and just influence you to do something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he was going to either throw his life away or end his life is what he did. So after he shot her, he knew like my life is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But he was selfish because he should have just at least left the kid, man.
Right.
Like if you already made the mistake and you about to take your own life, why you gotta do it to the kid too? You know, now that's the part to me that was like definitely the most like everything is horrible about this situation because everybody loses at the end of the day. And I
Right.
don't think a lot of y'all people realize that when y'all go on these tangents where y'all talk about suicide and all this, like, yeah, you might be feeling like you just don't want to live and you want to just take yourself out the world, but you also creating a ripple effect and it fucks up people in your family, your friends. How you think they feel when you kill yourself? So you know, that's what he also left in this world. You know, everybody lost something in this. There's nothing to gain. The woman and her child, they left their family. Everybody gonna agree. Their family, their friends. He left his family and friends. Like, damn. You know, this is a sick ass news story to have to read. I can imagine, you know, a family or a family member or a friend reading this shit or going, you know, they knew about this shit, hearing about this shit. Like, this is wild, man. And you gotta realize, like I said, I don't feel like this was the first time this shit was a toxic situation. Y'all gotta leave these toxic ass situations. If it gets to this type point, like just leave that person, yo. You know, and I'm a person that advocate love and all that, but when it gets to this point, you know, where you willing to do anything to hurt or harm something like that, just leave the situation, walk away. You know, leave the house, take a drive. He should have got the fuck. You know, I know it was his house, but you know what I mean. Like shit, leave the house, man. Go over your homie's house for a little bit. Talk to your homies for a little bit. Roll up or have a drink, whatever your vice is. Shoot some pool, but yeah, definitely don't do what he did, man. You know, wait for the cops to get there. Go down to the precinct if you need to. Get it. You know what I mean? If they ain't coming to you, fuck it. Get in your car, go down there and get a restraining order and tell them to get her up out your house. Like, you know what I mean? Take it into your own hands. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's better than sitting in that box or like literally sitting in that box forever. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Either way, you don't want to lose your family and friends doing something like this. You know, it's a wild situation, man. Very sad. It's crazy. I blame I blame him and his actions, but I also blame the social media culture where they just make it so easy and so accessible to see people do shit like this. Shit, wow, man. Stacks, what y'all got going on over there? Niggas over there partying, y'all. We need to throw some music on. Some
I've been
E&E music.
sitting here running around all goddamn day.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
All right.
talking about?
I'm on the
That's,
same shit. Yeah, like shit. I was trying to get you to come over.
nigga, I came over there, man.
I know, man. Her fucking flight got canceled not canceled, but pushed back 4 times, and she ended up canceling it right after I got off the phone with you. Like 20 minutes later, that's when I told you I was like, shit. Like she is like, fuck it. Like maybe this is a sign I ain't supposed to go because you know we got clear skies, but I guess it was a bunch of storms going on in New York right now.
It's definitely supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, so they basically ain't letting the planes take off. And she was supposed to leave at like what 4 o'clock today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I wasn't even supposed to even have nothing to do with none of that shit. She like, but they like I said, they pushed it back 4 different times, and then she just canceled it. So she's gonna stay and go next week, I guess.
So it's definitely supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, but I guess in New York it was like they talking about it's a big storm going on or something, whatever. It must be doing some shit in New York right now, and that's where she going. So shit wasn't popping tonight. The flight from Columbus to New York wasn't popping. Yeah, cause I mean her son tried to take her. I was at work when she tried to go earlier. I thought she was gone. Then she texted me like, "Oh, I'm back home about 5 o'clock." And you know, I pull up about 6. But then that's why I'm telling you. Like I was like, "Oh yeah, well, you know," she said she gonna be like they said the flight was leaving at 9:15, so we pull up to the airport about 8. Then the time go back to 10:30, and it go back to 11:30. And then she was like, fuck that shit. But I get it. I ain't never had no flight pushed back. That's crazy.
That many times?
I've never had a flight pushed back, bro. Never. It may have taken a while for the flight to like actually take off or something. But I've never had a flight actually like pushed back like hours like that. I would have been pissed off if I'd have been like trying to get to Columbus or something.
Right.
And you in the airport, you know, because shit, you on the way home, shit, most of the time you done dropped off your rental car or whatever you done did. So you just in the airport in another city.
Looking silly as hell.
Yeah, and that airport food ain't cheap.
Oh, that shit is expensive as hell.
Man, they marked that shit up crazy. So, you know, at least I was glad that she was at least here. But even if she was in New York, she'd have been good because that's where her family at. But I just was
Ain't
like,
the one joint on YouTube, the
what's that?
The one album you got, the
They
Energy
all
Never Dies.
Yep. It's the beginning of the end.
Yeah, the beginning of the end.
That beginning of the end and the summer's mine is on my YouTube. Well, it should be on the flat out YouTube. But yeah, man, that story crazy, man. That's a lot of levels to that you know we could break down. But if I say anything, you know, we gotta get back to that solution based content is, you know, control what you intaking from this social media and all this shit that you see. Even when you see your kids play these games, have them talks with them to make them realize the difference between these games and real life. I think a lot of these kids lost that sense of reality, and that's why a lot of these kids don't give a fuck. I mean, these kids is wild out here.
Where's the one with the music on it, L?
Which one you talking about?
It's your YouTube page.
If you type in the beginning of the end with 3 dots at the end, and it'll pop up. Should be the first thing to pop up, I think. And then you could type in King L's here. I could send it to you. If you need the links, I could send it over.
Yeah, send me the links.
Alright, I'm about to send it to you right now.
Where you sending them to?
I'm about to send it to your Facebook. I just should have got it right now. I just sent the whole page over there. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a page right there. You know what I mean? You can share that link in there. Y'all can subscribe to that channel. That's the King Gales YouTube. You know what I mean? That's where you get all the music. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I need to convert this over. I don't even know why this the YouTube. This link to my shit. This is not the YouTube. But we'll get it popping. I don't even know what fucking YouTube this is.
Hold on real quick. Let me pull it up on the screen. Yeah, we chilling out, man. We're gonna shut this down thing here down in a second. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Not my YouTube page.
It's not?
I mean, it is, but I think they automatically make one for you whenever you sign up through DistroKid. Because the LGH614 is my email address. That ain't my. Yeah, I mean?
We got some songs on here.
Yeah, nah, that's where all my music go.
Let's go ahead and play this joint right here.
Yeah. Kofi
Tap
doing.
in, man.
Yeah, we making a movie off of this too, y'all. We already got half the script too. Getting this in play. Kofi's doing one of my favorite joints by Tox Beats. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom. Yo, why you look up in the mirror and you see nothing? The temptation building up, word of David Ruffin. Why you didn't understand when they said you frontin'? They tried to back out, but the greed and consumption had them on a course of destruction, filled up with jealousy. Brought the 10th commandment for just one piece of celery. You don't want them popping up on you like they working for State Farm. Try to cut your hand off when you feed them. They want the play gone. My circle minutes for only success could fit up in it. You frauds start dividing yourself when it come to dividends. The era that I came up in, you couldn't play defense. Me and Rain told you before we jumped over the fence. No defense for this offense. My clip too nice. 90s, 245s mean I grip this twice. S-Valves flow, you never seen clips this nice. Dark of the moon, if I fight, lift this night. Nigga. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom. You don't get no extra credit from a street diploma. The best advice I could give them, just keep it on ya. Cause ain't no warning signs when they pull up on ya. Read the whole book, skipping the chapters, get you a goner. Biologies used to sneeze when I waited up. Like morality on IP, reverse play it up. 25K, fit perfect in the Nike box. So I could give a fuck if they like me or not. Headshot, that was just a price for the block. Feds hot, like verses, just wait for the drop. Guns imitate, pussy play with it, get pop. Been this way before I even twisted it out. I could double plays like you seen on my last line. A's for the line before that, that's another brass line. Still all about the green word to my last line. We don't smoke the same cheap, you can never match mine. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom. When the dish is dirty, better start the washing. Measurements of man expand off the options. Will loyalty be collector items in trophy rooms? Thinking any different? That was Kofi's doom.
Yeah, man. We about to get up out of here, man. El, you got anything you want to say in closing, man?
Nah, man. Hope you all enjoy the weekend. Have a great weekend, and see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, man. I'm about to be real busy here, y'all, man. I'm about to have to cut these shows down, man. We're going to probably just do Spiritual Roots Sunday, E.N.E Tuesday, and E.N.E Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? My schedule's becoming real complicated. I got a lot of things going on. About to be behind the scenes. You did what I'm saying, y'all, man. So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know beforehand, before things start getting popping, you know what I'm saying, what y'all going to notice certain situations, you know what I'm talking about? We got my brother King L's in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tap in tomorrow. You know what I mean? I got a couple different. Few different things, man. Something to discuss on a Saturday. You did?
Right.
Yeah, we're going to get straight to it. Ain't nothing to do. Yeah. We're about to get up out of here, man. You did. And where we going to go on the music side, man? Where we going to go, man? Where we going to go? Tell me what it got. Tell me what it got. Tell me what it got.
On my E40. This my E40 year, y'all. We living it up.
Yes, sir.
Trying to tap into a couple different countries this year. You know what I mean? Make some shit shake. We got a lot of business joints going on. You know, everything building up. It's going in the right direction, y'all. We're gonna make this pop. E40 year. Tell me when they got. That's that shit too, man. That beat is that beat is.
Tell me when it Jesus Christ had dreads, so shake them.
You gotta rock with E40, man.
Mm-hmm. You know, we already paid homage to the homie, man. And we're gonna ride out to this joint right here. Off of my brother L's album 1111, man. We're gonna listen to the goddammit. You know, how about listen to this goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? He said a census man came to my house. He said a census man came to analyze me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Oh, man, that guy is one of the greatest things in cinematic history. You know? He said a census man came to my house to analyze me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Man. Y'all high on know what I'm talking about right now, man. My nigga said a nice Chianti. We gonna get up out of here, man. Silence of the Lambs, man. Let's go, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Everybody smash that like button on the way out clip. And we're gonna build this channel up too, man. So y'all tell everybody about it. Share on your social engineering, man. A Real Talk Podclass. You dig? A Real Talk Podclass. You dig? Let's go.
On your side, right? Why don't we do this reasonably? 14K, bound, out. You want to do this correct or not, man? 17, man. Yo, let me see the money. Let me see the money. What's up? Come on, man.
What's up?
What you know about that, homeboy?
Told him I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word to slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch when the flick up on the wrist. Grab the wheel, my G don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets feel like the purge. I was on the fifth. Told them like, ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
When it rain, niggas get drenched. Most of you niggas is bitch.
Can't understand how many people we numb to witnessing murders. Silence names of hoods, your name will never be heard of. Retaliation heat up, another soul getting dropped off. Free will so I can't even harp on my high who made all. Make them respect your shine. They tainted, their energy all depleted they cause. They meet to a gall. Around the green dog, I reeked up the claws. Santa's home, I'ma win like 96 J's on. King Throne, you think I give a fuck about a critic? Before Corona never gave us gloves when it was frigid. Or educators properly, they taught us not to be honest. Walking home, watching hustlers pull up on the corners. Go on their neck and hand, plus I think on their sides they dimed out. Gotta keep my game live, I ain't trying to take time out. Never mix a message, be blessed, twist up the essence. When eating, you gotta switch your course after your blessings. Told you, I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word to slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch, when the flick up on the wrist. Grab it with my G, don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets, feel like the purge, shower on the fifth. Told them like, ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
Ain't no place for cowards. E.N.E, King L stacks, 62s and 4-ways. I used to shuffle them up. Whip gang, had my wrist gang. Looking sick as fuck. 100 G Franco with that stone face Jesus head. Pockets full of dough, man. I used to call it Peter bread. Had to leave the game alone, cause now you don't know who the feds. They popping pills, Zans and perks, and mix it all with Sudafed. E.N.E, the elite, bitch. We on the up. Writing this crack got me reminiscing on bagging up. Bagging up, a 16 is a brick. Don't think I'm taxing much, and the hook is just like the overs. I want my fucking cut. The rap game is like the dope game nowadays. A bunch of fake ass hustlers who really in the way. King LZ send me that word, I make them go away. Overboard, under the boat, just like a stowaway. Bruce Lee boy boss, you know I got my glow today. Boss so cold, man, it really might snow today. Lace up your Timbo boots, zip up your bubble down. Just let them grams cook up and watch them bubble down. King L's and Rayman told y'all we got that bubble now. E.N.E, we the elite, we got the bubble now.
Told them I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word to slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib.
When the sun goes down, the fun turns up this summer at Busch Gardens.